right. Yes, Tommy. Good to have you on, bro.
Yeah,
I don't even know what episode it is, to be fair. I've been
Episode
slacking.
17.
Is it 17?
Yeah, you told me.
Lovely.
You told me
Right,
on the way here.
17. Yeah, I ain't done one of these for about a year or so.
Okay.
Happy to have you on. Just for anyone listening, this is Tommy Hill. He's a good friend of mine. He's known me since I was probably about 12 years old.
Yeah.
I'm 31 now, so that's a long fucking time.
Yeah.
He is a West London artist.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just wanted to have a catch up with him. Basically about some of the new songs he's got coming out, his plans on where he wants to go with this whole music industry. And yeah, just a nice catch up, man. It's nice to have you back as my first one after a year or so, because I've known you so long. It's just going to be a nice, easy one, man. Chilled one. No pressure. Your first podcast?
Yeah, it's my first podcast.
With anyone?
With anyone, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what? Yeah, this is my first podcast. I haven't, nothing.
Yeah, that's it. Well, cool.
Yeah.
So talk to me about your style of music.
So my style of music, yeah, like, you know what? People say rapper or singer but it's just, mine is more the melodic side. I can do melodic and I do rapping. It depends on how I feel that day in the studio.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
just able to mix it up.
Yeah, like, or if I hear a selection of beats, and I feel like I'm gonna rap on this or sing on this, or do you get what I'm saying? Then it just works hand in hand, innit? But the producer that I have, I only mess with like one producer when it comes to like beats and stuff, because he knows me. Do you get what I'm saying? He knows me like how you know me, basically. Do you get what I mean? So
that's what you want. The same as if anyone's taking pictures of you and stuff like that. Any sort of like work like that. You would rather them know you, break you down a little bit, understand who you are, and then do the art.
Yeah. Even with my like my whole team, like everyone that's handling stuff, or I just like them to be people that I know. Do you get what I mean?
100%.
So, like even with the podcast, I'd rather go with someone that I know.
So what a good thing. What you said to me beforehand, you go, right, I'm going to do this first one, get and when I blow, which I have no fucking doubt you will, you'll come back, we'll do more episodes. There'll be plenty more episodes.
Yeah, 100%.
But even, you know what, let's go right the way back on how we know each other, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not really going to name areas or names and stuff like that. I don't want it to become that kind of podcast, but we're basically from a similar area, like there's a bridge, a little bit of water, and it's a stone's throw away from each other. Yeah. And we've kind of known each other since we were kids. I'm slightly older than him. You was actually considered the younger generation.
Yeah.
And then it's good on my part because I've been able to see you grow from a young kid to a man, and you're going to be a super fucking successful guy. I have no doubt about that. But even just like looking back, we had some funny times, man. Going back like a long, long time.
KFC on the wall.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And all the other stories that we probably can't talk about too much on this. But yeah, just going back from how it was in the estate kind of thing. Yeah. What made you take that leap? Because obviously everyone was doing up road at that time. Yeah. Doing whatever they had to do to make money and so on and so forth. What made you step away from that and then decide I'm going to do music? Because there was like a gap before when I kind of distanced away. I had my son, distanced away from the area. I got my head down and started working sort of thing. Not for any reason, but I just distanced away from everyone just because I had to focus on work and stuff. But then I just remember seeing something pop up that you'd released your first track. I got every one of your tunes on my phone. Obviously, I always support. And I promise you, you know me. You know me long time. I believe in you. And I have every single tune on my phone because I genuinely think you're good. Like, you're in my gym playlist always. You know, when the tune comes on. Like,
the first day I walked into your gym, I actually heard you.
Yeah, I put it in my classes before.
Yeah.
Like, everyone can hear it. It doesn't matter your class or whatever. You fucking listen to this music.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, was there like a defining moment from when we were young? Yeah. Or what made you get into music? Because it's quite a big step to do, especially like no one that we knew back then was really doing it.
Yeah. So
was there like in the area? Everyone might have had a little crack at it, but no one blew back then. When you quite kind of decided to do it.
So no, do you know what it is? When I decided to do it, people had blown already. Do you get what I'm saying? But obviously, it was like when how can I say it? I just woke up one morning and my friend was like to me, you should try music, try it. And then we were just sitting down trying to like put on beats on YouTube and think if we can do music, and then I was just trying to put words together, and then like it kind of made sense at the beginning. So the first 5 songs or 4 I don't know songs that I released, I don't really class them as good as they should have been. Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? Because I was just literally going to the studio.
Active and all that. You don't
like,
bro,
I know, but I'm
good,
like, that was me just starting off because I just had trouble making verses and all these things. So it was just an experience that I just...
Did it take a little while to understand your flow kind of
thing? But even like with the break I took, like I feel like now that I've come back and done the music thing again, it's like I'm a bit more clued on. I know like what goes on, and you know what I mean, like where certain things go, where they should not go, what I should do and what I shouldn't do. Do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to go down that road of being like the bad guy, the gangster. I don't want
So like the drill, would you?
No,
yeah, I was gonna ask though. How come it's quite an easy, not an easy thing.
Yeah,
I'm not saying drill's easy, but it's easy to go towards if you're from an estate kind of thing, because you're basically telling stories, real stories about what happens in estates kind of thing.
Yeah.
Why did you not do drill? If it would have been, I have no doubt you would have had some stuff to say on a tune.
Yeah.
Like other people say on tunes. Yeah. But you just chose not to, and you went more for like the UK rap sort of thing. More like telling a story, but it doesn't have to be so violent. You know what I mean?
So my thing is, with people that portray the bad image, I'm not even saying like, I'm not even saying names or whatever. I'm just saying in general, being bad every day it's long.
Oh, it must be tiring, innit?
Like imagine getting up and having to be bad for 24 hours.
Long, looking over your shoulder.
Yeah, like time. Or even just
worrying about what area you can
go
like to. Even if there's somewhere a shop to go to, like
like you can't go there. But even like what can I say? So when I started doing music, I had the chance. My friends were telling me, you do drill, do this. Like drill's more.
Was everyone telling you go drill?
Yeah, some of my friends were telling me do drill. Do you know what I mean? But it's like I don't feel like drill's me. Do you get what I mean? I feel like bad times, people go on like the bad times are good times, but they're not.
Have you not started to see as well that a lot of the people that started off with drill are starting to kind of go over to the commercial route? Because I don't imagine drill pays like.
Yeah.
I doubt you're going to headline at fucking Wireless Festival.
No, do you know what it is?
Talking about
the drill is big.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? In America and London, it's like one of the biggest things. Do you get what I mean? So, like in London right now, if you make a drill song, there's more of a chance you're gonna blow up than like making a rap song. Like, to be honest with you, because drill, it kind of like rap tells a story, but drill tells a story, and people want to find out what this means and what that means and who that is and who that is. Do you know what I'm saying? So, do
you think that if you become big in drill, you become also a target with it because of the stories you're telling, and because of the person you're trying to portray?
Yes.
Whether it's true or not, whether you are about that life.
Like if you wake up in the morning and make a drill song and you're lying about the whole song and you get tested on the road, and you're not what you are, it just makes you look like more of a punk. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. I'm big on defending yourself, but I'm not really that age where, or
you have to brag about.
Yeah, I don't really have that mindset where I'm like, oh, like I'm gonna bad this one up or I'm gonna do that. Like everyone can be bad when they want to be.
And do you know, it's this day and age, everyone's doing it as
well.
Yeah,
everyone's doing it.
Everyone's doing it to sound bigger than they are.
Yeah. It's just being 24 hours. Imagine being bad for 24. Like I said, imagine being bad for 24
Tiring.
hours. You're gonna be knackered by the time you get home. You're tired. You know what I mean? So I just feel like.
So then, obviously, the first few songs, then you said you felt like you felt like they were flop. Bro, they weren't a flop. Do you know what it is? Like, as your pal, I had no way they were a flop.
No, do you know what it is? All right, cool. As in flop, not flop, but it's like I went in the studio and I was so in a rush to make the music.
Yeah.
That I was just putting anything together. I didn't care about how it sounded.
Yeah.
I was putting it together and just getting it out there. Do you get what I'm saying? So I didn't feel like I took my time to just sit down. And remember, you're getting critics from other people like, no, this could be better, this could be better. But I was just being stubborn and saying, do you know what, I'm releasing this, I don't care. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but now I've like,
because I know there was a gap, but like the same way I took like a year or so off doing this podcast. I felt it's my own fault. I got lazy. I just kind of chilled.
Yeah.
There was quite a big gap between your last song that you made. Yeah. Not the one you brought out kind of recently. You brought out two recent ones, right?
Yeah. No, I've brought out one recently.
And then one's coming.
Yeah. No, one's coming.
But then there was a gap before them two.
Yeah.
Remember? Because I remember you even coming to me at work and just saying, "No, I'm slacking. I need to get back on the music."
Yeah. Because it's just with little things like obviously life, innit?
Life gets in the way.
Yeah. Life gets in the way, and you gotta. I felt like I had a lot of maturing to do.
Yeah.
I had to mature.
Fucking hell, don't we all, bro?
Yeah, like I had to mature. Like
I've got 2 kids and I'm still a fucking child.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like I have to mature, and then certain things I need to reevaluate my friendship situation, and I just need to just grow up.
It's mad that no one tells you that when you're young. In
the
States. No one tells you these 20, 30 mates that you feel like are your guys.
Yeah,
it's gonna distance out, and all of a sudden you're left with 2 or 3 that you really rely on, and then the rest you're just kind of like.
Yeah,
I'll say hello to you, but it doesn't mean that we're friends.
Yeah, I just feel like I don't know. Yeah, do you know what it is? It's just I just felt like the reason why things ain't going the way I want them to go is because I'm not acting mature. I'm not thinking about my moves before I make them.
That's it. That's but even to just say that out loud, that's a big statement. No one admits that.
Do you get what I'm
Everyone
saying?
likes to think they got their shit together.
Yeah, and
but they haven't. No one.
I was childish, bro. I was like, I was childish. Like I want to be able to appeal to different crowds.
100%.
I don't just want.
That's what's gonna pay.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that is what's gonna pay. You need to appeal to the masses.
I don't want to be
with music. I would imagine.
Like I don't want to be sitting here like slouched over and be like, oh yeah, that's not who I am.
Yeah.
I'm more like lively. Do you get
you
what
are,
I mean?
bro. This is what I'm saying. This is what I say.
You know what I'm saying, Carl?
The way you carry yourself when you even come to work.
Yeah.
Everyone at work loves you because they're just like, what a good guy.
Yeah.
And they don't know what you've been through. Like, I know what you've been through.
Yeah.
But they're just like, well, he's like a proper nice guy to be around.
Yeah,
They always say it about you.
Yeah.
So you carry yourself quite well with that.
That's to be honest with you, that's the guy I want to be, man. Because them guys get the easiest times. It's like prison and all these things. That's years ago, man.
You did a bit of bang up, no?
Yeah, I did. I did one sentence and then just a recall, and then I just, you know what? I just thought.
Speak about the sentence. You obviously you don't have to say what you went in for. We don't again. It doesn't need to be like that.
Yeah.
But your time in jail.
Yeah.
For especially any young kids that end up listening to this podcast who could potentially hear this and go, "Fuck that! It sounds long."
Yeah.
What is it like in there?
So
not like I
I know what you mean. Was it
boring or like?
It's fucking boring.
This is what I'm saying. People don't really talk about it. Everyone talks about. I read my bang up and like, yeah, cool, good for you. What was it like when you did it?
Anyone that tells you they like or they read their bang up or they were G, like, that shit is boring. It's just shit. You're just a waste, man.
Do you remember Jono?
Yeah.
He told me when he said to me before. He done a little sentence for something.
Yeah.
And he was like, Cal, you see you would not like jail, bro. And I was like, why? He goes, because you like food.
Yeah.
And he goes, the food you get in there is dead. Hard. Like, you can't eat every 2-3 hours or whatever. He said, you'd be proper struggling there.
And you see, if do you know what, Carl? It's just a waste man thing. It's like, people say, oh, yeah, I read my bang up. Oh, you should have seen when we was there, we had this. Like, well, we're all men.
Oh, yeah, you always see that on someone's post, like, oh, nice, we had it in
They
jail.
have phones in the cells and
that.
You
should want better for yourself.
Yeah.
Even being from the area, you should want better. Like, I would hate to see any
imagine,
of you,
all right, cool.
Just okay with that system. Like, okay, yeah, cool, I'm just going to keep going.
All right, cool. Think about it like this.
Nice to see.
Think about it like this, Carl, yeah. Would you share a bunk bed with your friend for a month?
No.
So
bro,
we're all
my pal.
Yeah.
Phil's my pal. Look, I love all you lot.
Yeah.
I'm not sharing a room with you. I like my own space.
Exactly.
I like my own space.
Imagine being like, let's say 21, 22 or 25, whatever, and you're two big fucking guys or whatever, like a 4x4 cell with a bunk bed in it. Do you get what I'm saying? And imagine being that age and sleeping on the top bunk or bottom bunk. Yeah. Like, you ain't got time to do nothing.
And is it 23-hour bang, or does that depend on what you've done?
You know what? So when I was in.
That's the first thing everyone says as well. Yeah, I was in jail, 23-hour bang up. I was thinking, is that just a normal? You only get an hour to yourself in there?
No, some jails are different, and it depends on your categorization. Do you know what I'm saying? So some jails are just, if they're short staffed one day, you're not getting out at all. You gotta wash yourself in the sink in your cell.
And what's the toilet situation in the same cell?
So, do you know what? Some jails are. This is what I'm saying. Some jails and some wings are different. So you might have a cell where there's like all around. Do you know what I mean? Everything's in one. Your sink's there, your toilet's there, this is there. But you might have a cell where your sink's there, but your toilet's separate. Do you get what I mean? So it's like a doorway, so you can just go through a door and your toilet's there. I'd rather that kind of cell. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I don't want to smell someone's shit. This is long.
Someone's got a dodgy.
Yeah, someone's doing a mad. Or if they had one of them dodgy meals that they serve, like a cottage pie, and then their belly's running.
The kettle mackerel.
Yeah, mackerel.
Noodles.
Yeah. Everyone says that food's good. Well, that food's shit.
Yeah, and they always put a post up like saying, "Yeah, had it nice," and it's like at the end of the day, it's mackerel and ramen. Relax.
Yeah, like it's
not gauchos.
It's not.
Want better for yourself.
Yeah,
get out of there and want better for you. Do better.
Or tell most people, go and tell your mum you've done that. They'll tell you, innit? She'll tell you what she thinks.
And what about so music-wise,
yeah,
you didn't step into drill, but when you could have, realistically, you could have. Yeah. You went down more the UK rap kind of thing.
Yeah.
Did you take any inspo from artists? And also timeline-wise, when you went jail, was it when you come out you started doing music?
No.
Or was it before, then went jail and then picked up where you left off kind of thing?
No, so I went prison, came out, then I went prison again, and then I did a short stint second time, and then I was literally just sitting with my friend one day, was watching YouTube, and then what did he say? He said, why don't you try rap? Just because bearing in mind everything's going on in my area, like a lot of artists from the UK are blowing up, like the music seemed like a way out.
It's literally right round the corner from like
everything,
one another, innit?
Yeah,
There's one in each area that's really blowing. And so if it can happen to them.
Yeah, like, I was thinking like, I don't want to do nothing else. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't knock anyone's hustle that works.
Yeah, of course.
You're doing what you got to do. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it's not for certain people.
Yeah, it's just like, and I tried to work, but I was on probation. I tried to work, and it's just nothing. There's nothing good about it. Do you know what I mean? That's in my eyes, though. Someone else might feel something,
of course,
or they might be doing something they love.
Yeah.
And do you know what I mean? They might be content, but I just felt like that's not something I want to do. So I just thought when we was chilling, it was like, you know, I might take it seriously. And I went to the studio, and then I started putting words together easily, and then. But I'm a man that's like, even with then, I was like, you know, if I'm gonna do music, I might as well just go on and do it before I could just think, fuck that.
Yeah. You don't want to talk yourself out.
Yeah, I don't want to talk myself out.
Yeah.
So I just
and it's quite easy done. Everyone's sort of like.
Do you get what I'm saying?
We like to say we don't, but everyone's ego in the area is quite easy to. Oh, what if I do it and I'm shit? Or what if people say this and that? So you just don't do it, and rather than take the chance, you just kind of bottle it.
Yeah,
and then you're living like, oh, what if? Imagine I did do that. I'm an idiot for not doing that.
You know what? I used to care about what people say, but right now I don't even give I don't give a shit what people say, because it's like most of the people that are going to talk about you, if you check what they're doing, they're not really doing
nothing.
A man that's busy is never going to have time to talk about you. Or he might listen to something and comment on it, but he's never going to have time to sit down in a room and talk about you. If he's got if that man has got something going on, even that girl or whatever has got something going on, they're never going to have time to talk about you. The people that always talk about me, I don't know, they're just
doing fuck all anyway.
They're just waiting at a bus stop somewhere. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
do you know what's funny as well? It's always people that you thought you were once close with.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. For people that back in the day, you'd say, oh, that's my good pal, that's my good pal.
Do you get what I'm saying?
And then you hear them bitching, or they're making like little sly digs about whatever you're doing, and you're like, man, you got.
And I just think I'm behind.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So I don't have no time to talk about anybody else. So I'm behind.
When you say you're behind on your own schedule, where you want to be.
Yeah, where I want to be. Like, I feel like from where I feel like I want to be, it's not even where I should be, because you should never be like, oh, I deserve. Like, you get what I'm saying? So some people like, I should be here. I'm owed that, but I'm not. I'm just more like humble. I just feel like
just knowing that it will come.
Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? But even if it don't, you always got to have a plan B.
100%.
Do you get what I mean? But I'm more of a man that's like, I just feel like having like, it's just a hard one, Cal, man, because I think I should be in a place, but because I've took the break, I feel like I'm behind.
Yeah, and that happens though. That's normal, bro.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm just catching up. I'm just trying to catch up, but
Yeah.
slowly. Like,
But then you beat yourself up a little bit and you're like, fuck sake,
you know
why'd
what I'm
I
saying?
take that year off? Why'd I do that? Imagine where I could have been if I put a year of hard graft in. And then you start having that battle with yourself.
do you get what I'm saying? But wherever I could have, everything happens for a reason. So that year that I took off, it just made me see a lot of things. Like who's who? Do you get what I mean? Like who I should be around, what I should be doing. Do you get what I mean? So it's like, it's a blessing in disguise, because if I had got it then, I would have been more reckless and I would have been suffering now. Do you get what I'm saying? I would have done stupid things and been paying for it now.
Yeah.
I could have gone back to jail, anything, because I was more childish.
Yeah.
Imagine I got like a big bag then.
Do you know what though? You say you was childish.
Yeah.
But like we touched on this before going on it.
Yeah.
I think you forget what you've had to go through.
Yeah.
And I won't mention names, but I hope you don't mind me saying, in the space of like, I'm just throwing a number out there, maybe 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
You unfortunately, and rest in peace, the boys, you lost 3 of your mates.
Yeah.
2 of them to murder.
Yeah.
1 of them to a freak accident kind of thing.
Yeah.
You had to go through that, and like I can't even imagine if I lost you, if I lost Phil, and Luke, like, and you still managed to get up, come and train with me. You run the program. You carry yourself super well. Like people that are not from estates, that are at my work sort of thing. They don't really know life like that. They still love you to bits. It's not like, oh, he's not like us or whatever. You just carry yourself really well. So like don't say like you've took a year off and you slack. You went through a lot in the past 5 years, bro. And I don't think you realize that. You went through fucking loads. And I'm just saying I massively respect you for being able to go through that and still be how you are. Like there's not one time where you walk in the gym and you don't light up the gym. So you just need to keep that energy, keep doing what you're doing. But you're definitely not behind like you think you are. Again, that's just a self-beating up kind of thing. You know, you take a bit of rest and you're like, oh.
But you know the people that I respect the most? I respect the mothers of the children that they've lost.
Yeah.
I respect
it's
them.
different.
Because it's hard for us. It's hard for me, the friends, the brothers and all that. But you see the mothers, like that's my inspiration, because I look at them and I think, bro, if they keep on,
if they can keep going.
Yeah, if they're standing on their 2 feet, like it kind of pushes me in it.
Yeah.
They've lost. I ain't been through the pain that they've been through.
Do you know what? As a parent, I can't even fucking imagine.
Do you know what I mean?
Like I can't. It's like every parent's worst fear. And like you say, if they can get up and they're obviously not thriving, but they're getting up and just managing with whatever little energy they've got and with whatever little bit of love they've got left in their heart, kind of thing. They're still carrying on. It's fucking insane.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So I just think they're my inspiration.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because there's people that like, it's all good me saying, oh, my friend's gone, but they're saying my son's gone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
So would you say that's what helped you get through that time as well?
I just think about them, innit?
Because it was pretty like in a short period.
A short period of time.
After the other. It must have been fucking like.
You get what I'm saying?
And obviously they were from your age group, and I still knew who how two of them were, and it was fucking so sad to hear.
Yeah.
But it's like you knew them. You was with them every day, kind of. I was just passing through, I'd say hello to whoever, but you knew them, so it must have just been like heartbreaking, man.
You know what I'm saying?
To be able to get through that.
Yeah, no, do you know what? It's these things, they never, like, they come and they go, innit? So when I'm out or I'm in the gym and I'm training and I'm in someone else's company, you get that time where, like, you forget about these things. But when you're sitting by yourself, this is what people don't see. It's behind the closed doors.
Yeah, yeah.
See, when you're by yourself and it's dark and you're just thinking to yourself.
And it hits you.
Or you see a picture, or do you know what I'm saying? Like, when I see pictures and there's two of them that are in it are gone, then I start to think, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm trying, like, even the people in my state, I just tell them, look, focus on your money.
Yeah.
Like, try and get out.
Since all that, have you told, especially because same way you were a few years younger than me, there have been a kids a few years younger than you, do you try to tell them since all this?
I rather, do you know what?
But have you told them, like, your best bet is fucking off from all this? This life doesn't really...
Do you know what? I would rather put a shirt and a tie in a kid's hand than a gun in his hand. No matter if I've got any enemy,
send them off for a job, exactly.
Like no matter what enemy I've got, do you know what I'm saying? Because eventually in life you meet that enemy yourself. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'll rather, if I see someone that's even 21, 22, and someone I hate and I feel like I want to kill them or whatever, I'll rather tell him, look, forget all of that. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? But they see it as, oh, he's preaching. So, you know what I'm saying? If I find a level-headed one, then I'll speak to him and I'll say, look, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, have you got your license yet? Just little things that you can carry.
Just like little accomplishments.
Little
something
things
to look forward
that
to,
will help
build
you
yourself up.
Build yourself up. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be responsible for, like, getting into someone's head and then they go kill someone.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Or like.
And would you say that's what it's like?
Yeah,
in most places.
Before I would have been like that. Like, let's do that. Them times that I was a bit more active. You know
yeah.
But like, I'm too old for that now.
100%.
Do you get what I'm saying? If I've got an enemy or if I've got someone that doesn't like me,
just avoid it.
You not even avoid it, but I will meet that enemy soon enough. Do you get what I mean? So I don't need to.
As in like your problems are your own.
I'll deal with my own problems. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put that. I think it's worse if you put in a kid, someone that's younger, and you're meant to. And
do you not find that, especially this younger generation?
Yeah.
They're so like ready to prove a point.
Yeah.
It's not like when we were young.
Yeah. When we were young, we had fun.
Yeah, it was fun. We had fun, and then you just happened to end up fighting a rival estate or just doing stupid shit, but you kind of fell into it. You fell into it. It weren't like now these lot are looking for it. Like, tell me what I can do so I can earn a stripe kind of thing. It becomes like that.
Yeah, it's become like that because when we were young, it's just like, you might get a 9-man kick your head in or something, or like 2-on-1, or you might get caught and get beat up.
Or chase you with a gun.
Yeah, he might chase you with a gun and not really do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But majority of the time you're getting away, innit? Or you might get little stabs in the leg or in the butt. Like, no one really wanted to, you know what I'm saying? But now it's just like killing left, right, and center. Do you get what I'm saying?
Fucking scary.
Do you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I am prepared to defend myself if I have to. Do you get what I'm saying? But it's like me sitting in the house thinking about another. I got too much on my head to be sitting in my house and thinking about what that guy done to me 10 years ago. I ain't got time to do that. Do you know what I'm saying? If we're meant to meet, we'll meet. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's my view.
I think as a parent, like, it's nice to say that I can walk through the neighbouring areas, say hello to whoever I say hello to, be cool with everyone, just a nice thing with everyone. Yeah. But I don't want Rowan growing up as a young man in that area. So our goal is to get out of the area, just because it's not even like people could say it's a coward thing or whatever, but the younger generation terrifies me way more than the older generation.
Yeah, they're reckless.
They're reckless. And all it takes nowadays is, like, all it takes is for one kid to be in a picture of another kid who's just friends. Yeah. Not even like that. Not in the videos or nothing like that. And then it could just escalate.
Well, do you know what it is?
So I don't need Rowan growing up in that.
It's the elder ones. It's like they see someone do something, and this happens a lot of the time because most of the guys that talk the most and are putting the stuff in these kids' heads, like, if you check what they were like when they were their age, you know what I mean? If you check how they were when they were young, they weren't
as reckless.
Yeah, they weren't as reckless as them. Do you get what I'm saying? And this is what these young guys need to understand. Like,
what, they're living off false stories from the
yeah,
older
so
dudes. Yeah,
some of them are living off false stories, or some like no one. I'm not being funny, but no one cares about what you've done 10 years ago. Do you know what I'm saying? No one cares about what I did.
I shared this thing on my story the other day about it's like if people are still talking about or still living off stories from the past, and it's sad, isn't it? It's like if that's all you've got.
Yeah, and you know
all you've got is your small, not even accomplishments, like what you did back in the day or who you read out on. It's like, man, it's not appealing to older people anymore.
Do you get what I mean? And do you know what? I look at pictures, because we had fun. Don't get me wrong. When in our state, like even both our states, we had fun.
Yeah, it was
we
fun.
had a lot of fun. Do you know what I mean? And when I look at the certain things, like my brother in that their age, they was always on holidays. You know, always out on holidays.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Enjoyed
you get what I'm saying? So they've kind of got a story to tell. Look, this is how I was living. I was having fun, but when I look at my pictures, and it's just hoodies and just like
in the end.
Yeah, I feel like I had fun in the area, but I was just in the area.
But then it was just the area.
It was just the area.
If you
I was limited.
Elsewhere, it's like you have to be on guard all the time.
Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I'm
no, but that's how London living is to people that
do you get what I'm saying?
No, it's not just, we're not talking about our estate to the back. No, I'm not saying that at all. Every estate that you normally that's how it is.
Yeah, 100%.
You get wrapped up into that your own little world where all you know is the estate kind of thing, and then you go up the road. Yeah, 100%. You end up getting to beef over nothing. It's stupid. It is probably stupid.
Do you get what I'm saying? But
I'm glad we're talking about this, because if young people ever do listen, I fucking hope they take a message from you that it's like it don't end well.
It don't.
And it's not even that. There's nothing to it. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Do you know what? And a lot of people see, for me, I personally think to myself, obviously I stepped in it, and there's always going to be some sort of problem. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? So, but I'm accepting it. But that doesn't mean my life's going to be revolved around all of that. I got things to do. Your rent still has to get paid.
Exactly.
You still got I like driving. I still want to be in a nice car. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not really a jewelry man like that, but
hard to pay rent when you're stuck in one area.
Do you get what I'm saying? And some people in the area, like, don't get me wrong, people are gonna get it confused, because they're growing up in an estate is one of the best things that I feel like I've ever did.
I promise you, I agree, and that's why I talk about it so often. It's not. I'm not like justifying the bad shit that happened. Yeah. But I honestly feel like it teaches you life lessons very early.
100%.
Very early, because just even the journey of a boy to a man in an estate, you find out who will fucking rob you blind. Yeah. Who would try fuck your missus. Yeah. Like, who you can trust, who you can't trust. You understand who's loyal and who's not loyal, who will stand with you when it's crunch time and you need to fight, or someone needs to back you up. You understand how to make money at an early age. Yeah. And you either grow into that personality. Are you good with money or are you bad with money? It teaches you loads. It teaches you loads, and people don't get it. People don't get it.
But you know, it's one thing with our state is we always knew how to fight.
That's why, because I weren't a knife man.
We always knew how to pick up. Like, we can have a scrap. Like, you know, from the black boys to the white boys, we all of us knew how to scrap. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying?
I think it's a skill. It's just
a skill. It was just a skill in our area. So I just feel like, if you can think about when you go to prison, and like majority of the time you're gonna need to scrap. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So when these bad boys that are bad on the roads and putting a gun in this one's hand and doing this, and they go to jail now, it's like you just been doing that. So So a guy like us will just fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it's just a waste of time. Do you know? And I've accepted the fact that I'm in it. So I always accept that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, oh, I'm not involved or this and that, but I accept the fact that I'm in this. Yeah. But
it'd be hard. I kind of, in a way,
I'm not one of them stupid breads that's like, oh, well, I'm not involved in nothing. I'm just going to go anywhere and do anything. Yeah. I'm not one of them.
You need to
I still got my wits.
Things that have happened or whatever.
Yeah, I still got my wits. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm ready to defend myself at all times. So that's how it is. But see, for the guys that's got problems on the road, obviously that's my message to them, is like, don't convince these little kids to start doing that, because they might do a bit more than you think they was going to do. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? And
you weren't even ready
riding
life.
Yeah, they're riding life.
Wasted their whole life for
you. Get what I'm saying?
To try and prove a point to you.
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? I'm big on, like, whatever we've got, just let it be us. We've got what we've got in it. Do you get what I mean? Like, all the guys that I've had problems from back in the day, just let it be. Stop trying to make it other people's problems. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it just gets bigger than that.
My son picked up a knife.
Do you get what I'm saying?
You could call child services. I will bust my fucking son's head open.
Imagine me telling Jace, like, I've got beef with this one, and you're gonna be like, what the fuck, man? Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not gonna. And the mothers, they're strong, man. I'll be real, man.
They are different, innit?
Yeah, man. I'm not.
Be able to get through. Do you check in on them ones?
Yes.
Like, do you hear that they're doing
every once in a while we
best as they can? Kind of
every once in a while we have a conversation. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, or if I see them in the street, I'll stop them or whatever. But like, they're just strong, man.
Yeah.
Every friend that I've had, like, all right, cool. So from our area alone, there's been about 11, 12 that have gone. Like, whether it be murder, whether it be a murder or like
accidents,
accidents. There's about 11 or 12 people that have died from our area,
and that's not even in like a massive.
The first people started dying when I was like 15.
When we were kids, one of the first ones when I was young.
I'm saying, so it's like, and I just looking at their mothers, like, it's
to be able to carry on.
Yeah, just.
But I had this. I'm not just trying to be all dramatic or whatever. But I said this to I said to Phil the other day actually. If I lost one of my kids, I don't know if I'd want to be here. Genuinely, and it's like, for people to be able to carry on, fucking hell, man.
But you know, all right, there's people that are snobby that will look down on the council estate, and because those mothers have struggled so much, it's made them so
they're
strong.
just a different breed.
Yeah, they're just a different breed. You see people that don't live in an estate, they don't understand.
Yeah.
See them mothers that have struggled, they're
the
built.
Caribbean and the Irish women.
The Caribbean, the Irish women, the African women.
Yeah.
And you know, like the community love in an estate. This is what people that don't live in an estate.
Everyone knows everyone. You see someone.
Some people,
bags.
because we're in an estate, we think it's bad. But when I look back at it now, I feel like I wouldn't have grown up any other way. I wouldn't have liked to either. Yeah, I wouldn't have liked to grow up any other way. Like, even though I might not talk to this one and talk to that one, we've had a lot of good memories in that estate.
Everyone helps everyone, innit? You wouldn't see a woman carry their bags into their house without helping.
Do you get me?
And if a woman's walking up the stairs and they feel somewhat intimidated, you back up to the wall. It's like everyone, there's a love.
It just teaches you respect.
Yeah. How it was when we was younger anyway. But
I even think sometimes these little kids right now, I think like they do that as well. Like when they see someone struggling with that, it's just common sense and it's moral. So these council estates that we're growing up on, I think it taught us more respect, morals, whatever. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Then someone that's out from our estate, like looking in and be like, oh yeah,
just judging,
these are living
because
rough.
of the different life they had.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's just like
the nice upbringing.
And that made me
get
learn
what you want whenever you want, 100%.
Kind of thing. And that made me learn not to judge anybody.
Yeah.
Whether he's working a 9 to 5, he might be stacking shelves in Sainsbury's, he might be doing. It doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? Whatever you're giving, just be happy with it and shut the fuck up. That's it. Do you get what I mean? So yeah.
So then you stepped away from that, started music. Did you take inspo from any artists?
Do you know what? I don't. It's gonna sound.
Or who's your favorite artist, basically, and then we'll work our way around from there.
All right, cool. I'm saying this because I don't condone what they've been accused of.
Yeah.
But their music ain't done nothing to. They might have done stuff to people, but their music ain't done nothing.
You said to me earlier.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Obviously, I grew up listening to R. Kelly.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I still listen to R. Kelly and Michael Jackson now.
Just pissing on chicks and that.
No, do you know what it is?
That's what he did.
You know what it is? All right.
Nah, his tunes were banging though.
All right, see if a man plays football or does music, everyone's concerned about what they do outside of. That's what they do with their life. Do you know what I'm saying? But their music.
So someone said this. I won't say names. Someone said we was talking about Michael Jackson the other day.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's the most glorified nonce going.
Yeah.
If he did do what he did, it was terrible what he did.
Yeah.
And I was speaking to my pal about this, but he goes, but what he done outside is not the craft that he that weren't the art that he was performing, a sort of thing. So his tunes can still bang, even though he's a nonce.
Yeah, all right.
And I was like, all right, cool. I'll still listen to.
All right, think about it like this. If Michael Jackson didn't release any music, how would you know Michael Jackson?
Yeah, I know.
So would you even know what's going on in his life?
Nah, his tunes are banging.
What made you know about Michael Jackson? Is his music, right?
Yeah.
So his music is why I don't care where he's doing in Wonderland or whatever that land that he had. I don't care what he's doing.
Zoo and all that.
Yeah, with jumping with monkeys. I don't care about all of that, innit? But I just care about his music.
Yeah,
I don't see no clips of him with kids and all these things. I don't care about that. R. Kelly as well. I don't see him.
So that's like pop and R&B. What about rap? All right, let's go US rap. Who'd be your favorite?
US rap.
And then we'll go to UK rap. Because that's the sort of field you're in. Or is there a group?
Bro, this is what I'm saying, Carl. I still listen to TLC and all that shit. Do you know what I mean?
There's nothing wrong with the classics, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not really a hard, because I do it, I'm not really a hard, I'm going to listen to
You
rap.
need to know every artist.
Yeah. I listen to Shaggy in my car.
Standard.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just, whatever sounds nice, I don't have a particular artist that if it sounds nice, I go off the beat as well.
Yeah.
If it sounds nice, I'm going to listen to it. Doesn't matter who it is. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just one of them guys, innit? But
So then I hope to hear that you apply all of this to your future tunes.
Yeah, 100%.
Have a Shaggy vibe.
Yeah, you might. Yeah,
a bit of MJ. Get some mad dude in a video, moonwalking.
This is what I'm saying. I might
do it. Why not? Bro? Be different.
You got to use your imagination out here, man, because it's just more than balaclavas and just jumping around. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like the music I listen to.
But you know a couple UK rappers as well, no?
Yeah.
That's why you know Avelino and.
Yeah, like I've had brief conversation with him.
He's fucking good.
Yeah, when do you know what? Like, this is what I'm saying about like the kind of people some people are. Like, he doesn't know me from anywhere. Do you know, when my music came out, obviously we had a mutual friend.
Just showed a bit of love.
Yeah, he just showed.
That's
showed
wicked.
love. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
That's no ego, nothing like that. He's
just,
like, I respect you as an artist.
Yeah,
and what you can
know
do.
what I mean? Like,
it's not about backgrounds and all this shit. It's not, well, I'm from this area.
There's just some people like that.
Yeah.
That will support, and they've had their own journey. They've probably been through a lot of stuff. People not promoting their stuff, or whatever.
Yeah.
But I did not know him from anywhere, and he was just like, one time I was on Instagram, and my friend called me and said, "Oh, Avelino's shouting out your song or whatever."
Sick.
And then I just saw it, and I was like I have respect for him for that,
yeah,
because he doesn't have to do it.
He don't exactly,
Like,
and especially the platform he's built for himself.
Yeah, he doesn't have to do.
He might just see it, like, regardless of your following. He might just go, "Who's this guy? I don't. Why am I showing him love? I don't know him."
Do you get what I'm saying? And this is the problem in London, in the UK. People's pride. People
no one wants to help no one.
Yeah, no one, or you might not be this, or you might not be rich, or you might not be that. They don't want to support you because
it goes against my brand.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna keep going regardless. Yeah, he's promoted my music. Yeah, that's about it.
Who would you like to do work with?
Who would I like to do work with? What, in the UK? Or?
Yeah, Dave, Wretch 32, someone like that. That'd be fucking sick. Get you on a track with them in the future.
Do you know what? You see, for now, I'm just trying to build my own career. I don't really think of who I want to do music with.
Just see how far you go.
Yeah,
and then
I just want to see how far I go. Do you know what I'm saying? So if I do a song with anyone from you, I got something to bring to the table. I'm not more.
Oh, rather than having to rely on.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if my thing is, if you do a song with that one guy and that song blows up, and then after that you can't come with something better than that. You just ruined your whole thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm just more of like a legacy kind of guy. I want he did it himself.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
And then chose to do this.
Yeah, I know people that rap and all these things there, if they support me and all of that, but I don't feel like I would ever go to them and ask them, "Oh, can you jump?" Because I feel like I don't have nothing to bring to the table right now.
Yeah.
So I want to build my own self. It might take long for me because like no one really knows me like that, but it might take long, but I'd rather just do it myself. Then I can be like, all right, cool. But I'm trying to keep everything in my area. So my whole team, they're all people that know me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And do you reckon you keep that way?
Keep it that way
throughout.
If it's not me and them, then it's not me at all.
Yeah, fair.
Do you get what I mean? So no matter where I go, they're always gonna.
I bet your team, if they listen to this, will respect that massively.
They know I'm like that. My producer,
it's loyalty, innit? It just shows your loyalty.
Well, you know when my producer first started, when I first started with my producer, no one wanted to take the time to listen to me. My producer, he has stuck with me even when I took the break. Like, he knew I was just doubting it, and he just waited.
He must see it all the time.
Yeah.
If you are a producer, you must see that.
Yeah, and he's got plans.
You're not hot all the time. You need some time to.
He's made his own name for himself, but I think he's kind of on building his own thing as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So we just sit there. Like, he knows how to. Like, I'm not really good at making beats from scratch, but he'll just sit with me, show me. He shows me little things. So when he's not around, I can
do some yourself.
Yeah, do it myself, so I don't have to rely on another producer.
Yeah,
I'm very like one.
Yeah.
So one producer, one cameraman, one team. And you know what? Funny enough, it's my brother in my team and 3 or 4 other girls, and they're all from my. Yeah, like, do you know what I'm saying? I put my trust in them.
Yeah.
I don't go nowhere else. If I have anything, I call them up. It doesn't matter. They deal with my bullshit. You know, when I want to be annoying.
And you know, again, like in your team, your brother's gonna want you to do fucking amazing.
The girls
gonna be
push
no
me
hate
all the
from
time.
your brother ever.
You know what I'm saying? The girls, they push me all the time, and I just feel like that more than that, you need a core. You know, you need the seed.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? For your flower to grow. Like, so I just feel like.
What was the inspo for the recent song you done? And how's it going? Do you find there's like been quite a lot of shares, little success on it, or?
Yeah, do you know what? I sat down and I said, how am I gonna come back into this music thing? And I looked at my old videos and I said, you know, I don't even wanna. Don't get me wrong. It's like, it's nice having a gang of boys in your video. It looks nice, and big cars that you don't own. You know what I'm saying? It's nice having all that shit, but let's be realistic. Yeah. You're not gonna drive that car when the video's done. When the video's done, the car's going back. Yeah. So I thought, you know, I'm gonna come back just simplicity. Just me in my house, my friends gambling,
doing what you do anyway.
Yeah, just having a laugh. Just having a laugh. That's in our state. That's what we used to do all the time. We used to sit in a circle and just have a laugh. So that's what I wanted to do, and then like I want it to be step by step. So start normal, then keep going gradually. Then you start getting to that level where, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where you're showing your growth. So if I start in my house, start outside the next time, you're showing your growth in it. So
and is there would you say there's a story each tune?
No.
I was gonna say, what's the new one about?
This is the new ones. This is God's time, and it's just all the mistakes I made as a kid.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's the theme.
That's basically from a boy to a man.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So that's coming on the March 1st. Hopefully I can get it done by the March 1st. But my team is just rapid. They're just on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, March the 1st. And then I'm just trying to, do you know what? I'm just becoming a man.
Yeah, that's it. Maturing. Even like in life and through music.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying. Like about 80% of the people wouldn't have a bad word to say about me, but the other 20%, fuck them up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like there's always going to be a 20%.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Not everyone's fully like
100%. And I feel like when you're doing stuff and you just stay away from negativity, that way it comes easier. The negativity comes easier, Cal. Do you know what I mean? So I just feel like, as long as I keep myself to myself and don't really let people know what you're doing, there's little things I need to do. I ain't got time to even think about who doesn't even like what I'm doing.
Yeah. It's true.
So it's like,
where can people find your tunes at the minute? What platforms?
YouTube. They're everywhere. YouTube, Spotify. Yes.
Well, even when I post this anyway, I'm going to put your @ in it as well.
Yeah.
People following you up and hopefully following the journey and that.
Yeah, much appreciated.
But I normally like to round off an episode, so we pretty much spoke about everything I wanted to speak to you about for this first episode. Yeah. And I will no doubt have you back. But it's good to have someone after a year, someone who I know so well. Yeah. I like to round off every episode with what is your definition of happiness? And the reason I do that is because out of the 17 people I've had on, I have no doubt that all answers are different. So I just like to cap it off to see whose answers what. So I'd like to know what your definition of happiness is before we round it off.
My definition of, everyone has a different definition of happiness. Some people could be materialistic things. But I feel like materialistic things, don't get me wrong, dressing nice, having expensive jewelry, cars and all that. If you don't have my thing is happiness within myself. Being happy within myself allows me to get up in the morning and go to the gym or go to the studio and your head's cleared and you can make a good song, and you know what I'm saying? So don't get me wrong, money,
liking what you see in the mirror kind of thing.
like money, don't get me wrong, we all need it. We all need money. That's why we end up going to jail most of us. But I'm saying, like, in terms of like being happy within myself, that makes me strong enough to get up and go and do what I need to do.
Yeah.
See, because depression and that, like, a lot of people say they don't go. Everybody goes through depression. That's something I've come to realize.
Just different bouts.
I look at people and I think, even rich people go through depression. I look at people and I think, this life must be easy, but they're probably going through 10 times worse. Do you know what I'm saying? So my thing is, what was the question?
About the definition. Don't worry, I can edit that in here. Yeah. Definition of happiness. What's your definition of happiness?
My definition of happiness is being happy within myself.
Good, perfect answer.
That's just simple.
Bro, thank you for coming on. Episode 17 wrapped up. Tommy Hill. Love, bro. I'll catch you in a bit.
Thank you for having me.
All right. And scene.